Hey everybody, Manannan here, welcome back to Medieval 2 Stainless Steel 6.4. We are playing as the Crusader States, and this is what awaited me when I ended the turn after finishing recording last episode. Because I thought, oh, well, nothing will happen. I'll save my viewers watching a loading screen. Nothing's going to happen. And then this happens. An army comes out of nowhere and is now trying to kill me. And they are made up of 4 units of archers, spearmen, Azabs, which I think are also spearmen. No, they're peasants. Okay, spearmen, horse archers. So it's mostly spearmen with archers and horse archers. Decent Seljuk army. I, however, have remnants is the best way to describe them. Armenian infantry, pretty much, it's going to be a tough fight, so I'm going to try and withdraw. I'm going to see how well this goes. Not well, but they haven't pressed their advantage, so I should be able to get out and recover. This army was meant to go south and take Edessa, but then I sent another army there anyway, so it's not really the end of the world. I'll just fall this army back. Maybe go and help with Western Anatolia. Take that from the Turks. And reinforce it. But Anatolia is mountainous and very difficult to traverse, so it is very slow getting around. When I've played the Byzantines in vanilla, having a fleet in the Black Sea just to transport your army up and down the coast is just so worthwhile. It saves you about 3 or 4 turns just to get... I mean, obviously the map is bigger in this. Oh, they took Constantinople back. Well done. So, from Constantinople this way, I mean, it's like double the size. It's insane. Up to about there is the end of the Black Sea in vanilla, I think, judging from memory. So ships would be very useful in this as well. As it is, we built a church, and now he likes me. Can we get a crusade? We can't. How? It's been ages. And I've won every single crusade so far because I'm the one calling them, and they're targets I want to take. So it's a little bit cheating, but whatever. We are going to send this army. In fact, we won't go blind. We'll send out some scouts just to see where we're trying to go. There's Ankara. Fantastic. So we're going to join this army and we're going to move on the Sultan. There can't be many of the family members left, to be honest, but whatever. I want to take the cities down one at a time. I want to wipe out the Turks. In like a war of attrition, because for me to finish the campaign I need to get 32 more regions. So I take this and that and all of that. It's still only going to be a dent in the number. I will have to go on another war with someone else. I don't know who yet. It's probably going to be the Byzantines, to be honest. Depends on how relations are with them. I'm going to leave Isparta fairly weak because I think they're not going to attack me. But we will have to... Where is this army? Oh, yeah! It was going to go and join these guys. And I've moved them without actually doing that. So, fine. Whatever. We do what we must. Because we can. So, next turn, this guy's going to join Captain Nicholas. And then we'll advance on Ankara. And then I think we've actually got... Yeah! There must be somewhere around there. Because there's the border. Cool. Oh, this music's very dissonant. Okay, we're going to get out of here. We're going to retreat back to Caesarea, I think. I should have left a watchtower there so I could see that army, see what it was doing. But fine either way. I think after that we'll go... Knight Stables? Maybe? I don't know. Antioch, what can you do? In fact, Jerusalem. You know all that money I was going to pump into you? I'm going to pump it into new armies. We'll have the Great Cross and a couple of trebuchets, I think. It takes 4 turns to recruit the Odessan Guard. They must be pretty decent. Bonus fighting cavalry, fair enough. Effective versus armor, decent morale, excellent morale. I can't speak. Good stamina. Stat-wise, fairly average. But if they're that good. They're good against cavalry, they're good against armour. Likewise, they'll destroy anything light. They must be pretty decent, so they'll recruit them. It'll take a while, but they will. We can recruit foot knights here and also here. My headset just bugged out again like it did in the last recording of Ottomans. We'll recruit some knights and get some archers as well. It's going to be an expensive army, but I have a feeling I'm going to need them if I want to keep the momentum going in the north. So we're going to send this fleet back down to basically collect people. We'll send them to Jerusalem's port, because then they're between Gaza and Acre, and everyone can just join the fleet and be pretty happy. My headset keeps cutting out. It's really annoying. There are many benefits to a wireless headset. One of them being you don't have to worry about a cable and unless it's charging, and then you can just wander around, and it's good. It is really good. It has a decent range, but this has started happening since I reinstalled Windows, and it's annoying, but I can't really be bothered to sort out how it's happening. It's the worst thing. I'll complain about it, but I won't actually do anything, which is, you know, pretty classic for me. All right. So what was this guy doing? This guy was doing reconnaissance, wasn't he? Well, he's going to continue. We're going to send him across the desert. What's his loyalty? All right. We're just going to assume that he's going to stay loyal, even though I'm sending him on a death march, essentially. Oh, there's Baghdad. Fantastic. So we need to take Baghdad at some point, because it's owned by the Seljuks. This guy can actually go back south, I think. I could spy on a Seljuk spy, but I don't think it'll work. We're going to see if we can take Basra. See if they're going to weaken it enough. Because if I can get a spy in there, then theoretically I can open the gates, but we'll see. Now, Tortosa can not really recruit much, to be honest. Is Acre a fortress? They're both fortresses. Cool. That army's there, that army's there. This is retreating. I think that's... Oh, and this army's here. So we are going to... We can't assault straight away. So we've got them to deal with. So what we'll actually do... Can we... Oh, we can't lift the siege because I've just... Well, we can lift the siege, but we can't leave because of the glitch with being in their area of effect. It's a bit annoying. Because I would have actually... Once I realised there was an army there, I should have moved there, held them at the thing with some force. One half of my army besieging Carissia, the other half holding the bridge. Either a force can reinforce the other. It would give me a really good advantage, and I didn't do it. So, what can you do? With this, I'm going to send this diplomat here. He's going to sit outside. Do I still have a diplomat over here? He just will not die. Colin, you're 52. Orchestrating an alliance. Good job. Right, well, this guy's going to head back down to the Papal States, I think. Captain Paulus. Oh, wow, that's a force and a half, isn't it? What's our opinion with... What's our relationship with the Papal States? Perfect! Fantastic, that's good to hear. We're going to see if we can get some map information. Generous. Fantastic, so that'll give us a little bit more information. I don't think it was worth it, to be honest, because so far it's just told me there's like where the cities are around here. They have not expanded anywhere near enough. Which is disappointing, but whatever. So that army's besieging there, that army's besieging Edessa, which I might be able to attack now, which I can attack now, so we're going to attack now. And it's literally one guy and his mates, except he recruited them since last turn, so we're going to auto-resolve. We lost way less troops than we would otherwise, and we're going to exterminate as per usual. And then we repair and build a church. And then town guard, and then Templar Minor Chapter House, I think. And you can re-recruit them. Lovely stuff. So, our expansion's going fairly well. We can see now what's on the road. Fairly large armies, to be honest. Hopefully they won't... There's paved roads, they might be able to get to Carissia fairly swiftly. We'll have to see. You can recruit another priest. And that will pretty much do for this turn. Okay, cool. So that guy got to Carissia. Who was that? Can't remember who that was. The Seljuks have got a spy and a Dana. They've kept it there. Okay, so they're attacking my general. Can my army reinforce? No. So it's 36 guys versus 55. He's a Sultan, so he's going to have generally just better hit points and stats. We're going to try and withdraw. He's going to chase us down. Okay, I don't really want to fight this, because if I do, he's going to win. Probably. Just in terms of base stats. If we look at the bodyguard unit, 9, 24. He's got more troops as well. He has, that's fine, sharp, good with cavalry, it's command, so I'm just looking for stuff that gives him better hit points. Seljuk blood. Relatively healthy. No effects. +1 to general hit points and faction leader. Nothing else. Okay, that's not too bad. What's he got in terms of as a retinue? Nothing in any actual combat thing. But my guy has 6 to 20, so worse stats. Fair fighter, chivalry, relatively healthy, no effects. Crusader, what does that give me? Just command, feels appreciated. -1 loyalty. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight this. Let's fight this. Let's see this tiny little skirmish. He just has lots more troops than me, and they are better troops. There's going to be very little strategy involved here. There's not like I can get him to run off a cliff or something like that. I can at least, I suppose, get them to charge up a hill. Yeah. Yeah, come and get me. Come and get me. That is a much larger force. So they're coming to us. We'll have them tire themselves out a little bit. They're not running, unfortunately. I wish they would. Where is the general? In stainless steel, the general tends to be somewhere safe, as he should be. Is that him on the edge? He's got golden helmet, so I'm guessing it's him. Fine, this is fine. It will be interesting. If I can get the charge on it, if I'm charging downhill, I think that gives me an effect as well. So, if they're... yeah, they won't get a charge uphill. That might be enough to turn the tide. I think I'll get my guys to charge when they're about there. I'll give them enough time to get a little bit more tired. Right, now they can charge. We'll just go normal speed. Unfortunately, I can't tell them to charge a particular part of the line. So, we got the charge. Now it's just going to be a slog, so we're going to speed this up. We're going to just do that. It's pretty fair. I've killed their general. I'm pretty sure it just said. No? Did it not? No, it didn't. This is really nothing to do with military genius. I'm having absolutely nothing to do with this. I was watching them fight. And it's remarkably close. Our general's dead. Fair enough. Well, that's fine. That was much better than I expected. If they were full strength, then maybe it would have gone slightly better. So we lost 25 guys. That's not bad. So what we'll have to do now is either chase down that army, if it stays there. Oh, stop being cowards. Okay, so they've blockaded Damietta's port. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over that. I think that's not really going to change much. I think that's my Crusader fleets just ended up on the beach there. Fair enough on that respect. It shouldn't be too big a deal not having control of the seas. I don't feel the need to invest too much in it. Although, if I did take out the Seljuk fleets, they don't have any way to replace them. They've got no more ports. At least none on this side of the Black Sea. So, We'll marry you off. Mongolian Khan is dead.
You discover
Gunpowder.
change the course of warfare. Gunpowder. Dark powder may look in.
Right. You want me to take Ankara? I want us to take Ankara. So that's what we'll do. That'll please the Council of Nobles. Antioch has built militia barracks. Caesarea's got gallows. Sparta got a chapel. Edessa's repaired. Cool. So, next up is... What are we doing in terms of money? We're still making money, which is very good. And I think we'll get... Just because we've got 3 more turns of them anyway, we may as well make the most of our available slots for recruiting. Is there anyone to send from... Anyone to recruit over here? Not really. Can they do... No, they can't. Where did I see those guys before? Was it Caesarea? There were archers. And they had access to stakes. Did I make that up? Oh, there they are. Yes, in Nicosia. These guys. Well, they can stay. Well, I'll pick them up, maybe, if I remember. On the way. So Jerusalem's trained people. Acre's trained people. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of people have been trained. No, I recruited General's bodyguard. I didn't mean to. But, fair enough. Cardinal's died. That's fine. We've got a marriage, and war has been declared with a Teutonic order between the Republic of Novgorod. So Alexandria's got a new general. So, oh wow, there's so many generals here. Is this where they've been hiding? I think it is. So we'll send one to Damietta. And one can go there, so that he can then be joined by this guy. Except he'll go like that. So there we go. These guys can head back into the Levant, because they've got a lot of cities here. They don't have any governors, which is not great. Can we have a crusade? We still can't have a crusade. Christ. Okay. Right. So we are going to... Where is that? Is that the... No. Oh, he's in there, isn't he? Yeah. Well, that's fine. We're just going to attack this, assault, and take them out in one turn, I think. Is my headset dying again? I really don't know if that's affecting the recording. I don't know if it... Shadowplay records the system sound, so I suppose as long as the music is still being played by the game, it should be recorded. It's just I can't hear it when it cuts out, but that's fine. Oh, we got 4 years of Templar Sergeants in Jerusalem. That's really useful. They're actually decent... Normally it's peasants or bloody spear militia or something bollocks like that. But that is fine. Cool, so we're going to do that and do that. And I didn't actually exterminate, did I? So now they're pissed. So I should have probably done that, but that's fine. Taking Ankara. Next stop will be south, I think, to deal with them. We will leave behind a unit of Templar Sergeants. And which is better, them or them? Yeah, we'll leave behind the archers as well. These guys can head south. There's Iconium. That's the next target. Cool. Odessa's been taken. Can we retrain? We can. We'll get a spy. They're building a church. Caria is under siege, which I should now be able to assault, which I can. And we'll take this too. Auto-resolve is fun. There we go. They're recruiting while under siege. They shouldn't be able to do that. You can't in vanilla. Maybe you are able to. Because they definitely gained some. Either way, we've got Caria now. We'll combine the forces just so they're less useless. So if they do try and besiege, they're not going to be able to take this. I don't think. We can continue on. We'll go to about there, I think. Make a watchtower. I'm not sure if these are any use. They might just be a waste of money, but they're good to do. Means I can see more of the map if any random people appear. Cool, so this fleet's gone over here. That can join here. Jerusalem is... That can retrain, actually, after that. Cool. So that can move there. This army is doing what? Heading back to Caesarea, which it can do. Where it can retrain, if possible. Cool. It's going to be a while before I can retrain everyone, but it's still something. In fact, how long does it take to do that? 4 turns to 4 turns. We'll do the Ballista Towers first, just because I have a feeling we're going to be attacked before roads are useful. So is that the... That's the Factionaire. I don't even know. Okay, well that's fine. We're going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.